it's interesting how you meant like to be ages ago. To be fair, talking about how you talk to people on social media and that. I think that's the biggest. I want to say pro and a con because there are times where I go on like, of course, I mentioned LinkedIn, and you see people are grinding. It's like, okay, let me put some work in, and then you do like 20 minutes work. You start to procrastinate. I check Instagram and it's like, oh, these guys are on holiday having fun, and then you suddenly fall straight out of that mindset. But like, how have you managed? I guess social media. That's kind of a big question, but
Whew. Um,
because I know you mentioned you kind of stepped back after you put your album out, but do you kind of feel any pressure from that, like to do certain things a certain way?
I do, but I think I don't know. I feel like no one on my social media. I think I don't know. I feel like no one on my social media is posting stuff like that, and I haven't really made my LinkedIn properly yet. But I think I went through LinkedIn like with my friend the other day, and I saw all these people doing bits, and I was like, damn, like it was proper motivated. But then I
Mm.
don't know. I feel like I've just my lens has kind of changed. Like when I see someone, on holiday, rather than like kind of falling out the mindset, my mind just kind of goes, okay, I want to do that, but how can I do that? Okay, I need to grind. That's how my mind kind of works now. It just always kind of ends up with that, and I'd like to be. I hope that I can do stuff where I put something on social media, and then hopefully that has a positive influence on someone else. I think that's how I see it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's I don't know. I feel like I need to have because I not many of my friends like post on their social media and talk about what their career paths at the moment are. But I think I would definitely like to see it. I think it's always nice to have like a little bit of motivation and see people you're with doing bits as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's great how you're motivated by it, because I know a lot of people who see certain things and get sad about it or demotivated about it. Like I was on a phone call with my friend yesterday, and he was saying how 5 years ago, before he got on Instagram, he was always just chilling. If there was nothing to do, he'd put on Adventure Time, just jam. But now it's always this, everyone else is having fun, but you're not. And no, it's great to hear that your lens is like, okay, they're having fun, so how can I do that? That whole
Yeah,
like, how can I mindset is so powerful.
definitely. Yeah, I don't know how you get there. I think I don't know how to advise someone to get there. I don't know. Actually, no. But if you asked me that question, um, 2 years ago when I didn't really have a path, I was
Mm.
just kind of like, I'm still at uni, I'm not really doing anything. Well, I guess now that I have a bit of a path, I think it's different because I feel like my perspective right now, because I'm not still at uni, I'm ready to start working and start earning. I think that's what's changed my lens. Whereas had you asked me this a year ago, I'd have been like, man, that is putting me down 100%. And I think it's easy to think that, but you also got to question, don't be disheartened by it because you two might just be at different points in your life. Like, if you're a uni full-time student, like, when will you have the time to do a madness? Right now you're working to be able to get to that point later. And that's how you have to see it.
Mm.
Can't be disheartened by it because you can't do it right now, innit? Like, that's why again, gap year is so important because I would see that at uni, be like, I want to do that. I want to go there, man. But I have to do this first.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
no,
yeah, so I think,
that's the point.
yeah. So then I guess when you get to the other side, and then your lens kind of changes, and then you're like, okay, now that I'm on a path, now I can start thinking about how I can make this happen.
Mm-mm. I think I adopted a similar lens, I would say, through to being poor.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with my parents, for example, if I ask mum that, oh, can I get a PS4 controller? Oh, I can't afford that, and then that'll be the end of the conversation.
Mhm.
But then when I see my friends, for example, like for me, when someone says, oh, I want to buy a PS4, for me, it's like, okay, I can't afford it right now, but what can I do between now and, whatever period of time to be able to afford that PS4? And I transitioned that out from purely financial to similar with you, like social media. So when I see certain guys going on holiday to Bali or whatever, or America, I'm like, damn, like, let me put America 2021 in my timetable. Hopefully there's
Yes,
no COVID.
exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then
I
you
mean,
start
yeah,
taking the
it's
steps to get there.
exactly. Yeah, I think that's maybe the mindset that people should try and adopt. don't be disheartened by seeing, someone doing bits or someone, because I think social media, it can do that to people. Like, it's so easy for you to be on social media and just see someone else on a madness, and you're just like, man, like, and especially if you see everyone doing it, you're just gonna be like, what am I doing? But rather than having that mindset, just be like, okay, how do I get there? That's, because we're all, there's no upper limit for improvement. We're all going to improve from here till, day we die. And yeah, we're not, I think we're just so young. I think it's easy to think that now, but there's just our whole lives are ahead of us. Like, we've got earning to do, we've got work to do, and then you can start doing those things. Just how you get there is a question you got to ask yourself. Because, we're not all from the same backgrounds where we can do that at 18 or we can do that at 20. Like, I got my first PS4 4 months ago. I've swear down.
Mad.
I just working at a bar, and I used to be a heavy gamer. But I had PS2, Xbox 360, heavy gamer, and then I think when I was in year 8, like 2013, maybe year 10, 2013, PS4 came out, and then so that's 7 years of gaming that I haven't done. So, and it took me to leave uni, and obviously I always wanted one. The only time I played it was at my friend's house. And it took me 7 years to like leave uni and then get a job at a bar and then save up. And the first nice thing I got myself was a PS4. But and that's just how it is. Not everyone has things, in their lap straight off the bat. We all come from different backgrounds, but you just have to think of how you can achieve that later on. PS4 is just a minor example. Bali is, again, I remember hearing you went to Bali. Again, like, after uni, I was like, okay, where can I go? And I said, where's the place in the world? If there's one place in the world I'd like to go, where would it be? And the first two is like World Cup final and WrestleMania. And obviously they're like $2,000, $3,000 a piece. And I was like, okay, I can't do that now. That's a bit too high. That's a bit too much. Let me put that aside. Do that for next year. Don't get disheartened by it. But like, that's a goal for a later date. But where else would I want to go? And I was like, Bali. I was like, why not? Why could I not do that? I'll work, I'll save, and I'll go. I've earned it. and I was going to go. So yeah, just can't get disheartened, man. You just got to think about how you're going to get there, I think. I've never been on that many holidays, and Bali was the big one. Straight after graduation, or just before graduation, straight after exams, I went to Rome. I went to Budapest just to have like a nice little holiday with my friends for the first time. So yeah, because I used to be disheartened as well, like, because I'd see all these people going on holidays with their mates because to just have bread. Like, I didn't really have bread, so it was nice to finally do that and get there. But yeah, just got to set goals for a later date when you do get disheartened by stuff like that.
Yeah. I had the weirdest, I guess, inspiration behind like that realization, because I was always like, how are these guys managing to go out every night, go on holiday every summer, come back and bag a first, and do all these things that I got to work so hard to even get a taste of that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then this is like, you're gonna think I'm mad for saying this, but Donald Trump,
Go on.
when he became president, I was like, this guy does not deserve any of that. I mean, in my opinion, I was like, how does someone go from like someone so hated, I guess, according to social media, to being the president of America? And at that point, I realized you're all on your own timeline. Like, it can happen for this person, for that person, for you at any point in time. And there are so many factors that you just can't control. Not necessarily like that you should be concerned about, but it's like things will always work out eventually. Like, if Donald Trump can win, like, so can we.
That's a nice, So I thought you were about to say something more mad than that. I thought you were going to say like, when he got in power, like, I was gassed. I didn't know where you were going.
Build the wall, man.
Yeah, I didn't know where you're going, but yeah, it's an interesting comparison you made there. But yeah, it genuinely, has a funny way of working out. Some, one way or another, as long as you keep set on your goals, one way or another. I think that's been like, the gist of this whole conversation. Like, one way or another, something will work out in it. Like, as long as you just stay focused on, those original goals and original intentions.